Good morning, wonderful world of YouTube. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back for many of y'all. My name's Chris. This Motivated Living. Still wonder why I never changed that to a fragrance related type thing. But since I don't just discuss fragrances, and this did not start off as a fragrance channel, there it is. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate y'all coming to hang out with little old me. It's Hump Day. Hump Day. Hopefully some of y'all can celebrate it, getting your hump on. Today I want to share this little guy, gal, whatever, this bottle that came to me yesterday. Can't really see it too well. But this is Amouage Opus V or 5. It is a tester made in Oman. My first experience with any out of the library collection. Amouage testers have these cheap little gaps. So again, I'm going to talk a little bit about this guy, this gal, this bottle. I'm going to talk a little bit about this bottle. We gonna do the thing. We gonna do the thing. It's early in the morning. I'm still kind of waking up. I mean, it's like early. And I was actually up at 0400, which isn't really a big surprise, nothing new. I'm usually up pretty early. Jumping right in, I'm going to talk to you about a couple of other things as we go. Amouage, most tester boxes, you get the same juice, of course. To me, sometimes it feels like they have a little more muscle to them, you know, like, because the testers are how you sample the fragrance. I don't know, I could be tripping, but I feel there's been times I've gotten a tester and then I've gotten a brand new in box, you know, a retail, and the tester just has a little more, not always, but I'm saying I feel I've had that happen. And I'm not digging how you really can't see much, and I apologize for that. But tester box, this was a gift. I didn't pay for this. And it wasn't a gift for the channel. It was a gift from my brother slash business partner slash friend. It was sitting in the inventory. I inquired about it. So yeah, I'll send it. I'll send it to you so you try it out. Bless his heart. I appreciate it. This came yesterday. Now again, my disclaimer: I am not a reviewer. I'm not a pro. I don't have an expert nose. I'm not a perfumer. I'm not paid to get you to go out and buy this or any of the others, so I'm not trying to sway anybody either way. I'm just a guy who likes to talk about fragrance and some other things, and I hit the record button when I do it. That's it. I'll tell you a little bit about this fragrance here. First, I'll tell you what I'm smelling on me right now, because I'm just getting up. I haven't been in the rain box yet, the shower. I went to bed wearing Intense by Yves Saint Laurent. The L'Homme Intense, also known as Parfum Intense. And I have to look that up a little more. This was inspired by my friend Peter. I seen him post where he was looking for it, and we talked a little bit about it, and I helped track one down for him, but it made me reach for it because I was almost contemplating letting him have mine. And I sprayed some on. Wifey was sitting in front of me because I was finishing up some work here at the desk. I sprayed it on. She's like, "Oh no, I like that one." So I had to tell him, "No, bro, I can't." I was able to track one down, but there was a big, you know, it's marketed one way where it's Parfum Intense and then Intense. I don't know 100% if the marketing was for overseas. It was called one thing, and then for in the States it was called another. But it's the same juice, so they just changed the name on it. Now, moving back to the Opus, and then I have something really cool I'm going to announce to you guys too at the end. Let me adjust this lighting. I've got all my black lights on out here. I can turn it up. See, if I turn this light off, you can see the got that little glow. Reminds me when I was a youngster, I always had black lights everywhere. But these are LED ones. They're not the typical glass tubes. They're like plastic and work really good. Got them on Amazon. So this Opus V, or 5, got a 4.8 out of 5 on the Fragrantica scale. Came out in 2011. And it's an amber floral fragrance. Your top notes are orris, root, and rum. Which, even though it looks like an alcohol flask, I didn't get any of that. And, I don't know, let me see. I might be able to spray some. Oh, I'm going to be taking a shower anyway. I definitely don't pick any of that up in the opening. Me personally, again, I'm no pro. I mean, I've been doing this fragrance stuff for a minute, but definitely not a pro. Your mid notes are iris, rose, jasmine. Usually that's about what I start smelling when I spray a fragrance on the mid and sometimes the base. Like my nose is backwards. Your base note is agarwood or oud, woodsy notes, and civetta. And when I wrote that down, I'm like, the civetta? So I got to looking that up. So check this out. Oil secreted by the animal, or the civet. This is what I found, researching a little. Used as a fixative in various perfumes, like Chanel No. 5. A form of a musk. I couldn't find a whole lot on it. But then I got to reading where it said people take civet for pain relief and as a sedative. Which was odd, but I'm like, what is this? Hold on. Because when I looked at the notes and it showed all the little notes, the civetta, it had a picture of an animal face sitting there. I'm like, yo, what am I putting on my skin? But, so I'll tell you a little bit about this. I'm not fully sold if it's going to be for me or not. The opening kind of has a, I don't want to say like a metallic screechy type, it has like nails on a chalkboard type opening. I'm not very fond of when you first spray it on, personally. And mind you, this isn't a review. I've only spent some of yesterday with it. And after so many hours, I ended up going over top of it with initial side effect. Like I needed a mood boost right now. To me, this is one of the lighter offerings from the House of Amouage. And I've got a few other lighter ones, like Amouage Beloved. I would put Jubilation and Reflection in a lighter offering. Not as light, but this is light. Like, when you compare all the initials, since I brought them up, Musk Therapy to me was their lightest offering. That's about where I'm at with this guy. Or gal, I don't know. It's marketed as unisex, or said to be unisex, but to me, I believe it's a pinch more feminine. Not strong feminine. I thought the Musk Therapy was a bit feminine too, but I really like that stuff. As the dry down came down yesterday when I was wearing it, I was getting these whiffs in the air, and I was liking it in the air, like, on my skin, I'm still, the debate team's still working on an answer for that, on that for y'all. In the air, it was great. But two other fragrances I fell in love with in the air was Creed Viking and Xerjoff Naxos. The hype was there, I sprayed it, I'm like, yeah, whatever, I'm stuck, I'm wearing it. Naxos, it took like 3 wearings. Viking, it took the second time. And I remember I was running errands, and I get back in my truck from going to the post office or something. And I'm smelling the truck. Like, oh man, that smells so good. I was hooked from then on out. But then Naxos got put back a notch when the Zaharoff Signature Tobacco came out. And I experienced that. That has a little more grit behind it, I guess you'd say. And it ended up putting Naxos down a notch for me. This fragrance lasted all day. because I took little notes yesterday down here on the paper. I haven't seen some of the big shot ones do it. Actually, I see just about everybody does videos. You can tell they're looking at something off to the side, like a board or reading something. Whatever. Maybe that's just what we all do. That's what I do. See, I got a little notepad. I gives two humps about it. That's just what it is. And I'm transparent with y'all. So I take notes throughout the day. I search on Fragrantica, sometimes base notes. Trying to give y'all the proper notes. I'm just trying to inform y'all as I talk about stuff. You know, almost how I would want someone to talk to me. Keep it real. Strong sillage. Like, it filled my area out here. And then every time I would move and come back, I'd smell it. And that's how I started liking this one yesterday. It's not a love yet. It's not a I hate this thing. It's a so I'm still feeling it out. You know, we're in the playful grab ass phase of my relationship with this. That sharp opening was just off-putting to me in the beginning. So if you can get past the first, I don't know, 15 minutes or so, if even, because it's already calming down. Some people might like that. Yeah. That's really it on this guy. Gal, whatever. I don't know. On this fragrance. All I really have on it, I will be letting some decants of it go. So for anybody else who is mildly curious, I want to give it a try. Holla at your boy. I got you. My decant some out. I do not believe my bro is going to mind. Oh, I just seen the V on the side. It doesn't seem like one that's super popular. And the same time this came in the mail, this came with it. Roja Elysium, which summertime banger. I'm decanting that out as well. I have a low partial behind me in the cabinet, and a good friend of mine was letting some fragrances go. I told him I'd buy them. I actually have another box coming from him, supposed to be here today. Good Lord willing, we'll see. A few in there I'm looking forward to actually trying. Upcoming news. So I did a thing. Been in the works, it's been running through my mind. Being a person who's known for selling, for decanting, for helping people acquire bottles, like a bottle scout or something, I decided to try to take it to the next level. Because I'm already partnered with a known discounter in the groups, but that's his stuff. Regardless, you could say, oh, you got a certain percentage, and that's his. He built that. I wanted to work on the brand and motivated living as a fragrance brand or as a selling brand. Yes, sounds more like if I take my life coaching business somewhere else, but I need coached before I go help coach other people as I share life experiences and whatnot. So I created cards and stuff for the business, for the decants. Because now that I moved, I lost a lot of clientele who would come see me and buy stuff. And I'm always having people ask me about fragrances, what I'm wearing. Gives me an awesome opportunity to talk to people about smell goods, and me believing in the power of them, and them being therapeutic and life-saving for me on more than one occasion. Next level stuff. I called it, or I am calling what I'm doing, the fragrance guy. It's even on Google now. A few people already dropped some reviews. I appreciate that. So I'm gonna find a way to make the experience more unique, and I don't know if a website's gonna come or not. It's still in the works, but I'm pretty excited about all that. That's all I got. Thank you so much for watching me bright and early in the morning while I ramble, because I'm not scripted. These are the only notes I got. That's that. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all hanging in. Man, I'm 19 away from 1,000. If you can get the word out, invite your friends and family, mothers, brothers, cousins, sisters. Have your dog subscribe. Let's see if we can get this channel over the 1,000 mark, because I'm curious to see what comes next. I am. I appreciate y'all helping get me there. and the loyalty and y'all just hanging out. And I know some just subscribe to show love and support, and then they're like, yeah, whatever, and go about their business. I dig it. I do the same for a lot of people, a lot of channels, you know, subscribe, show the support, then just don't have time to really watch. Thank you all. I appreciate it. It means a lot. And I will be talking to y'all soon, because I've got some new bangers coming. Supposed to be here today. Give me more to talk about. And I have some more in there I need to talk to you about too, because I do want to spend some time with the Zahara Signature X that I have. So thanks again. See you soon. Have a blessed hump day. Mike. Guess what day it is? Hump day. See y'all.